watching the Mila channel, posted by me, Mila. Today, I'm here with my mom and my daddy. And today we're gonna be making Pop Tarts.
Pop Tarts.
Yes, my favorite thing.
You love Pop Tarts, don't you?
Yeah.
So we're gonna make some at home today.
Yeah.
And we're gonna make some different flavors.
Yeah.
So the first thing that we're gonna do is any Pop Tart has, you know, the pastry part.
Yeah.
You could make your own pie crust if you wanted, but the easier way is to just go and buy some pie crust that are already made. And start with the dough, and you want to make sure that's chilled. So keep it in the fridge, right, Mila?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna open this up.
Yep, and I have the spoon.
They come in these
For the jelly.
tubes.
Don't care about the jelly.
Well, we'll do the filling in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll do the filling in a little bit, but
Long enough?
this is just the
Okay, I would say the filling's the best part, but the frosting's the best part, to be honest. Okay, so we are going to start with this dough. We're just going to unroll it gently.
That looks like pizza dough.
It kind of does look like pizza dough, yeah. And you can actually cut it into any shapes that you want. You could do the rectangle like a normal Pop Tart. You could use cookie cutters and make like heart-shaped ones. We're going to make some mini Pop Tarts, little baby ones. And a pizza cutter is the best tool to use to cut your dough. While I'm cutting the pizza dough, the pie crust into mini Pop Tart shapes, Sarah, Mila's daddy, is going to start on some of the filling.
So basically what I did is I just put like a little bit less than a quarter of a cup, maybe like an eighth of a cup of water into this little saucepan here. And I turned the heat just below halfway as high as it'll go. So we want it to get pretty hot, and then we're going to put just a tablespoon, or you can eyeball it, of cornstarch in there. We just want to thicken up this water here so that we can have a nice gooey inside of the Pop-Tart. Until it's cloudy. Yeah, it looks like milk. So
I'm gonna get that spring.
this is kind of like a science experiment, isn't it? You stir it a little bit. So I'm trying to think of which one we should make first. Which filling should we make first? We have peach, blueberry, black raspberry, or strawberry.
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 Okay, so they are still making some of the jams.
Yeah.
Mila thought it'd be good to do raspberry dark chocolate.
Yeah.
So Sarah did the same thing with the raspberry jam with cornstarch and water, and then now is adding dark chocolate chips. I don't know how well this is gonna go. It might be terrible.
Trust the process.
It's gonna be good, Mom.
So
It's gonna be great.
I guess we'll see how it is. Mila thinks it's gonna be good. I don't think it's gonna be good.
I think it's gonna be good.
It is.
We'll find out.
It is good.
While they're doing that, I'm going to make the filling for the brown sugar cinnamon Pop Tart.
I just thought something.
So this one is super easy. There's no cooking.
The frosting and then put some chocolate chips on.
There's no cooking involved here. You literally just take brown sugar, as much as you want. Then you're just gonna add cinnamon.
Okay.
I just kind of add it till I feel like it looks like enough. I'm just gonna add a little bit of vanilla extract here. And then you're gonna use your clean fingers here, and you're just going to mix it all together.
Looks like the red.
There, and it's all mixed, and my fingers look delicious. Okay, while they're finishing up their fillings, you need an egg wash for your pastry dough. So it's just one egg and just a little bit of milk, probably like 2 tablespoons of milk.
I'm gonna crack the egg.
You're gonna crack the egg. All right, let's see how well Mila does at cracking the egg. Here, let's show them. Are you so excited?
Tell them about how you knocked all the eggs out of the fridge the other day.
Yes. But that was an accident.
Yep.
I'll put.
Let's see if she gets any shells in there. Oh, no shells. Good job. All right, wash your hands. And now we can start assembling them. While you're assembling them, you can go ahead and turn on your oven to 350 degrees.
It's fine now.
We're going to take a pan.
Yum.
We're going to take a pan, you're going to line it with parchment paper. It's a lot easier to get your Pop Tarts off.
I think
And then they don't break
raspberry. It's so good.
Okay, so here's all my pie dough that I cut into squares and rectangles. They're all different shapes. Some are longer, some are fatter. But there's tons of them, and then just make sure you keep them in the fridge when you're not using them.
It is
Okay.
the best.
All right, Mila, you gonna help me with this?
Yep.
All right, there's really no rhyme or reason to this. You start taking your pie dough. Obviously, one's gonna be the bottom, one's gonna be the top. So I want you to get what you're doing right there. Look, we gotta save some for the top. So when we lay one down, then we'll put one in here for the top. Okay.
What?
I'll lay this one down.
So we're about to make about, well, at least 16 Pop Tarts this round.
Yep.
Yeah, we have to make quite a bit because we're bringing them for the people who help set up at our church.
Yep.
So we're just gonna start with that. I'm gonna put this in the fridge while we wait. You don't want it to get gross, okay? And then you're just gonna start by taking any of your fillings. Well, actually, no. Before we do that, if you have like a pastry brush, we don't have one, so we're using one of Mila's paintbrushes. You know what? You use what you have, right?
Yep.
And you're gonna take your egg wash and you're just gonna go around the outside of the bottoms. So that way when you put the top on, it'll seal. So we're just gonna go like this.
Can I do that? Can I try some?
Yeah, this way.
That's good. I usually love playing with eggs.
So Mila's doing the bottom ones here. Giving it a shot. While she's doing that, I'm just going to start filling them. You're just going to put them in the middle. Pop-Tart, we're going to start with this wild berry. This one thickened up really nice.
Yeah, that one thickened up pretty good.
Yep.
Oop. Mom, you need to move your hand a little bit. 'Cause I might.
So then what you're going to do is you're just going to take, I don't want to use that yet.
Ew.
You're going to take some of your tops. Here, Mila, I have to kind of, you're just going to lay them on top.
Okay.
Okay, and then you're just going to take a fork.
Yep.
You're just going to crimp
Yep, crimp.
the edges so that way it seals. And it's okay if some of it spills out.
Can I try it?
You know, Mommy will just do this part. Because it can get messy.
That. Give me
You
like.
just go around the edges. So we're going to do that around them all.
Yep. And
And then I'll just kind of show you quickly so you don't have to watch me do this forever. You're going to just vent the top, just like when you make a pie. Just put a couple holes in it. And then you're going to take your wash again and you're going to cover the whole top. So you're just going to go, doesn't have to be thick.
Okay.
That gives it a nice
do that.
golden color on
Yep,
top.
and it kind of makes a crust.
I'll do it.
Okay, so while Mommy does the rest, you after I'm done, you can do them all, okay? You don't need a lot. All right, so we're just going to continue to do that. All right, so our first batch here is done, if you can kind of see. The oven is at 350 degrees, and we're going to put them in there for right about 20 minutes. All right,
Yeah.
so while the Pop-Tarts are cooking, Mila's making a mess, typical, right? Kids in the kitchen make messes, whatever. We're going to make some of the frosting. It's more of like a glaze. Most glazes are just powdered sugar, vanilla, and milk. We're going to use our leftover jelly that we didn't use from the inside. And we're going to use that kind of as our liquid. We're going to add powdered sugar to it. This part, it's not really measured is out. You kind of just add some, stick around, you kind of see how it goes. If you need to add more powdered sugar to make it a little thicker, you can. If you want it a little bit thinner, a little more runny, then you can add some milk to it. So this one's the wild berry glaze. That way, if you use the leftover jam, it kind of gives it extra flavor. All right, so those are fresh out of the oven. These are the ones that Sarah filled, so
They're overflowing.
they got a little full, but it's totally fine when you take them off the pan.
This one up here looks like a little casualty.
Oh.
Looks like that one lost part of its body.
Once you take them off the pan, they look perfect, don't they? Look at how cute they are.
Yeah,
Perfect golden crust on there. That's from the egg wash. Otherwise, it would just be kind of like a pale color.
It's more like,
These ones back here are the wild berry ones.
yep.
There's a couple peach. There's a few cinnamon sugar,
I'm
and there's
gonna
the
try
dark
the
chocolate
peach.
raspberry.
I'm gonna try
We're
the
gonna
peach.
start with this dark chocolate raspberry glaze.
Wanna go over there?
They're supposed to look homemade, so don't be like, oh my goodness, my glaze isn't perfect. Just kind of put it however you want it. If you want it completely coated,
Yes, what you do. Because, like we mentioned before, nobody likes crust.
No.
someone's gonna comment, I
Someone
love
likes
crust.
crust.
Can I tell the
Mom,
truth? Yes, Mila?
tonight, whenever you want to do Pop Tarts, I'm gonna do it with you because this was so much fun.
Yeah, it was fun, wasn't
See, the kids have fun too.
it? Like, you could bring these to work. People would love them. Bring them to, like,
Birthday parties?
yeah, bring them to your kid's school, especially if your schools are nut-free. Guess what? They don't have any nuts in them. Perfect, right?
Right, guys. So, like, your teachers say, are those free nuts? No, they're just homemade Pop Tarts.
Are they free nuts?
And teachers might ask, are these nuts? And you say,
Nope.
these nuts? This is the wild berry.
Wild berry.
We have a special touch to add to the end of these ones.
We do.
I want this one. What is this?
Because, you know, on a wild berry Pop-Tart, what's that signature on top of it?
It's
Mom.
the blue swish swish swish.
That blue swishy. Yes, Mila?
Mom.
Okay, now the wild berry part.
Hey, like Arnold in the Magic Source.
That's right.
All right, I just made some glaze with some blue food coloring. I just put it in a little, if you don't have a piping bag, you could just use a Ziploc bag and cut the tip off. I'm just gonna make a very, very small cut. All right,
What is that? What are you doing?
we're making the wild berry. Swish, 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 swish. Yeah, guys, money.
I burped.
Daddy
in the
has
video.
great
Money.
ideas.
Hey.
These are also a thing that's like not super hard to make if you have some time on a Saturday like this. But it's also really
They're
cool
fun.
because people will look at these and they'll be like, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's it right there. Those are nice.
Those are very beautiful.
Start over. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for watching my channel. Please subscribe to me on Insta and Facebook.
Yeah.
And give it a thumbs up. And make sure
And write in the comments
to write
your
in the
favorite Pop Tarts.
Yes.
You're gonna try these at home.
Tag us in pictures of your Pop Tarts.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can find us at the Mila channel, right? On Instagram and Facebook.